Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Linda, and this is for the record, Your Honor. On my channel, I like to give you a quick little introduction to understand that my channel covers a lot of different topics. And right now, your newsfeed will have a lot of Supercross because it is the season. So let's get into this about Hunter Lawrence. He is officially added to the injury list with torn ligaments, out for 2025 Supercross season. This is quite the bummer, and I happen to be wrong, and I will admit that. I thought from the angle we saw on camera, the broadcast showed it almost looked like he bounced and hit his head, but then he curled over and was holding his stomach. So I was assuming that it was a possible head concussion injury or something with his ribs, as we know he has previous injuries with his ribs. But that was not the case. Hunter Lawrence suffered from torn ligaments in his shoulder during round 5 of the Monster Energy Supercross season at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. The injury will require surgery, so just like his brother Jett, he is out for the duration of the 2025 stadium season. I got the MRI results back and my shoulder has some fractures, which isn't an issue compared to the torn ligament that is requiring surgery. Get the damn surgery, because if I could afford it, I would have definitely done it. I suffer with issues with it for the rest of my life, most likely. So if you have the opportunity to get that fixed, go to it. It is no joke. Going to get it fixed and coming back 100% to go and battle for the outdoor and SMX title again. Lawrence missed one round of Supercross last year with a shoulder blade injury suffered in Birmingham, Alabama. He was back in the lineup the following week in Indianapolis and finished 9th in the championship points. Lawrence was 2nd in Pro Motocross and the Super Motocross League in 2024. The past 2 rounds have been costly for the Supercross series, with Jett Lawrence, his brother, announcing he suffered a torn ACL in a crash in Glendale, Arizona, and now everyone's beloved Eli Tomac officially announcing that it was a broken leg he was riding with and not what the med techs had examined and said. They had released during the broadcast when they let him back and ride on the track, saying it was simply a bruised calf. How do you mix that up with an actual broken bone? I don't know. I'm assuming the Alpine Stars and the med crew have the equipment that does the x-rays on site. If they could do that at local emergency walking clinics, they could definitely be doing that for these riders. So I'm pretty sure they have the capability to kind of pinpoint for the most part if there is a break. And as you can see, it was a clear break. So why did they let him ride like that? I don't know. I will say props, painful shit. And he did his best out there that he could do with that injury. We're all very sorry for Hunter, especially considering the effort he and the team have put into this season, said Brandon Wilson, manager of racing and advertising at American Honda, in a news release. Following some early challenges, Hunter was showing solid speed and even better promise. Once he's back to full strength, we know he'll be out there again fighting hard near the front. Racing can be cruel, and there's no denying that 2025 has been particularly tough on our team so far, with all our riders affected by injury in some way. Yeah, Adam and I were just discussing this. Who the hell does Honda have left? Which, this is shocking, but also, bad for Honda, because for a couple of years in a row, they've been one of the main top factory teams. Ouch. In the 250 East Division, Chance Hymas is still recovering from that 2024 injury. So in the West, we have Joe Shimoda, who broke his fingers in San Diego during the qualifying incident when he struck another rider's pit board, which I believe is the freaking team member's fault. There is a certain distance that you should be sticking that board out, and it must have been clearly way out there. Lawrence got off to the modest start in the season opener at Angel Stadium in Anaheim, California, before rebounding to finish 5th in each of the next 3 rounds. One of these came to be despite battling illness in San Diego in round 2, which everyone in the series has been sick. Gross. You guys gotta take care of yourselves. What's going on over there, y'all? Tell me in the comments down below, are you a fan of Hunter? And when do you think he'll be back in the sport?
Say I'm good-hearted, but I'm just getting started. Got my eyes on the target. No, no. I'll never run. Best to give me your loyalty.